Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. You guys, we're doing something so fun today. We are doing bathroom renovations, which I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this to our house. Beckham's dragging me currently to the bathroom because she's very excited about what's going on in there. But I've been wanting to paint this bathroom for so long because it's bothered me. Whenever we moved in, it was so boring. So we are just redoing the sink, we're redoing the light fixtures, we're painting the entire bathroom. It's gonna be a whole situation, which I'm very excited for. Here is the inspo that started this whole project. I ran across it on Pinterest and I said, I need to do that. Let me show you guys what it looks like right now because they're about to start painting. Okay, here it is now. Clearly I've been doing some paint swatches. We finally found a good paint and I picked it up this morning. But we are changing this. We're gonna make this gold. We'll change the light fixture. Here are some other swatches that I was doing. And honestly, it looks different on camera than it does in real life. They look a lot more brown, but it's actually a lot more like mauve-y in real life. So we are changing it up, folks. You guys get ready. I have to go get ready for a podcast currently, but I just had to show you guys before they started painting the before. I also got this amazing trash can to go in there to go with everything, and also this light fixture, and also this painting. And the painting doesn't come till next week, so y'all will have to wait to see that whenever it comes in, and that will like complete the look. But I'm very excited. Let me rush to go get ready because this is being set up right now, all the lighting and stuff for the podcast. It's a Friday and I normally film on Tuesdays, so I feel very like confused, but I just couldn't film at the beginning of this week because I wasn't feeling well. And so here we are filming on a Friday. So let's go get ready and film a podcast. I've really loved underpainting with my makeup, which if you don't know what that means, it's like doing your contour and stuff underneath your Beckham's running away with my makeup. She loves doing her makeup with me. But I just do my contour underneath and then do like a little bit of foundation, like sheer foundation over it. I just feel like it gives like a more natural makeup look, and that's what I do whenever I'm not going like to an event or whatever. This is like no new concept. There's plenty of makeup artists that do that. And also there's some makeup artists that can do it and make it look glam still. I unfortunately cannot. I always make my makeup look way too casual to be able to do that. You guys, Beckham's getting so smart. Ugh, I just can't even stand how old she's getting. It's beautiful and it makes me happy, but at the same time, it makes me sad because I'm like, my baby is growing up. I'm taking her to swim lessons starting on Monday. I'm so excited. I know she's going to thrive. She loves swimming, but obviously she doesn't know how to swim yet. We should have done them last year probably, but then I'm like, maybe not. She probably would have forgotten how to swim anyway. I'm gonna try this contour today. I got it from MCO Beauty a few days ago, and it's supposed to be like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, and I kind of want a deeper contour, so let's see if it's good. It's medium dark, and you're supposed to squeeze it. Kaysen is currently being put to bed. It's past his little bedtime. We're trying to get a better schedule for him because right now it's kind of all over the place because he wakes up at different times in the morning. Like this morning he went back to sleep because he woke up at like 6, and so his like nap times are kind of all over the place. So we're trying to get him on a better routine. If you guys have any tips for that, let me know. Start up here. Let's just do a few dots and see. We can always add, because the thing is kind of want it to be strong because you are putting stuff over top of it. I have been liking to do stuff up here too because it like snatches your brows up. Let's start with that, and if I need to add more, I always can. I feel like usually when I blend it out, it looks a lot more casual. Perhaps I should have only done one dot. I'm scared. I like it to be heavy, but not this heavy. That's a smidge too much. All right, it's looking scary. It's looking scary. I cannot lie. Let's just do what we can to recover. And then, you know, now I know maybe don't use that as the base because I don't think that stays very well. And I also think, whew, it's giving scary. Let's do our best to recover from this. We're gonna do some one size concealer. I've liked putting my concealer just right here. I feel like it blends out better that way. All right, let's just put like very little foundation. This isn't even foundation. This is like a dupe for the Flawless Filter situation. It's from Catrix Soft Glam Fluid. And we're gonna add like the teeniest bit of foundation over top once we blend this and see what it looks like. I'm scared. Okay, wait, this is turning out good. Becca wanted to call my mom, so we're calling my mom. Let's do like the tiniest bit of the YSL foundation. It's not foundation either, it's like a tint, but I honestly don't love this, so I don't really know why I'm going with this. I just think it's a little bit more casual than a foundation. We are recovering from the scariness of the beginning of this. Let me finish up my makeup. As you guys can see, like in the light, it's definitely less drama than the beginning. So, oh, my mom answered. Hey, Mom. Okay, just finished up the podcast. Honestly, this week's episode is kind of deep. Like, I go into like a lot of deep context, but hopefully you guys like it. You guys can go listen to it and let me know. But I wasn't expecting it to be so deep, but it was. Anyway, let's go do a little bathroom check. I need to get back on a snack real quick. What do you think, B? What if we had... We should have some of these. Or we could have cereal. I think I'm gonna make her a little snack plate. That usually goes the best. All right, here's the snack plate. We got Annie's little cheddar bunnies. She loves these. The That's It bar, where all it has in it is apples and mangoes. And then this is Purely Elizabeth granola. And then the 7 Sundays cereal. If you guys have not seen the cereal, it's actually so good. It has really, really, really good ingredients, and it's actually really tasty. Actually, good tasting, healthy cereal is hard to come by. So really recommend that. Why do I look so greasy right now? I really hope that's not how I looked all day. I really didn't set my face with powder today, so I think that was the issue. Anyway, let's try to see how much she'll eat of this. This is how we're starting. We'll see how we end with how much she actually eats. All right, here is what it's looking like so far. If I didn't tell you guys, we're actually drenching it. So we're doing like the cabinets, the trim, everything. So it's gonna take a little while to paint because I also am doing different glosses. So the glosses that I'm doing on the cabinet and the trim are high gloss. So it'll look different than like the normal wall, and the ceiling will just be like a satin, which is like what's on pretty much every wall. So I think that'll look really good having like the different textures and stuff in there too. 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. And we're off to play with Play-Doh. I thought we were gonna go outside, but Beckham has a Play-Doh date apparently. She needed to play with her Play-Doh. I guess we will not be going outside. Kason just woke up, and I always try to give him like 5 minutes to fall back asleep unless he's crying, and he woke up and went back to sleep, which praise God, because that would have cut his nap so short. And so I've been trying to get him to take his like two-hour naps a day. So thank God he fell back asleep, because now he'll probably fall back into like another 45-minute to an hour nap, which is what I needed. He always sleeps better at night too whenever he gets his like full 2 hours. Good morning, guys. Surprise, it's actually another day because he took so long to finish it. It wasn't his fault, of course. I just didn't realize how long it was going to take to get the bathroom done. He brought one other person, so it was both of them, but they kind of had like other projects throughout the day, so they would like swap off. And then he had to remove everything off of the walls to paint properly behind it. And then he had to change the light fixture, and then he ended up not even having time to change the faucet. So he's coming back on Wednesday to change the faucet, and that worked out fine because I actually needed to buy gold hardware to replace all of the black hardware there anyway, like the toilet paper holder, the hand towel holder, all of that. So it ended up working out perfectly that he's gonna come back, so that I had time to order all that stuff. And then he needs to come back and do the artwork as well. So it took a lot longer than I thought. I really thought that I was gonna end up vlogging that night whenever it was done, but it was surely not done. The color looks so good, so I'll show you guys whenever I'm home. I'm on the way to work out right now. It is arm day today. I've been trying to work out 3 times a week. I feel like that's like my realistic goal. Any more than that, I feel like it gets unrealistic and I want to give up before I even start. So if I get more than 3 times a weekend, great, but that is the goal for right now because it's just a lot to juggle working out, staying mentally healthy, and all of that. So the other days I do want to be more active. That is one of my goals. On the days that I don't work out and I don't have that like hour and a half commitment, I still want to make time to just do something small, like go on walks or whatever, which I normally do with the kids anyway, so it works out. But overall, I just want to be more active. So that's the goal for this week, is to be as active as possible. I am very much late to the gym right now. The class is at 12:15 and it's 12:08 and I just left and it's 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna be like 5 minutes late, which means I'm gonna miss the instruction because they usually go through and tell you like exactly how to do everything, which is unfortunate because honestly I'm not good enough to be reading the screen and knowing what I'm doing, so I'll just be having to copy the people next to me. Let's head to the gym, and then once I get home I will show you guys the color because I cannot believe how perfect it turned out. It literally turned out exactly like the inspo. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. Darian did the same class this morning because we both go to the junkyard, which they do like, basically it's like HIIT classes but with weights and stuff. He came home this morning and talked about how hard it was, but oh my gosh, he was not lying. All right, let's go home. I have some work to do, and then I also need to drink some like protein or something. I am hungry. I need to order groceries. Lately, I have not felt like grocery shopping. I just want to get the groceries delivered to our house, but I tried to order them last night on Whole Foods, and it said that they were like completely out of eggs, and I obviously need eggs for the week, and so I'm just gonna have to order from somewhere else. I'll probably order off of Sprouts or something, but I have been trying these Clean Simple Eats little protein drinks at our house, and I want to try a new flavor, so let's go try it. I'm gonna just like worship on the way home and try to just like calm my mind down, because I've really been trying to focus more on things that really matter, which is like my mental health and my relationship with God. And so I've been just not being on my phone as much and trying to like slow down. So little moments like being in the car, like with quietness and like being able to worship and whatever, is so nice for me. I talk more about this on the podcast, and it was really good to talk about, because normally I don't really go too deep on the podcast, but last week I just felt like I was supposed to. So if you guys want to hear more about that, I will post a link to the podcast underneath here. I always post them on Mondays on my YouTube channel, so you guys can listen there. But let's go home and figure out the rest of the day. I just walked in and both kids are napping right now, which is very, very rare these days. For some reason, their naps have just not been aligning. They were for a while, and then they just stopped. I don't really know what happened. Let's try prickly pear. This is what they are. This is not sponsored. I feel like I have to say that. Well, I found a clear protein is what they call it. It's basically like a super filtered whey protein. So it just takes out all the chalkiness, and it can almost be like fruity rather than whey, which is kind of heavy and like more dairy. And I just don't like protein. I just don't. And so I found the clear protein at Target. I got the Oath brand. It was like the blue raz, which is really good, but it's not really good on the go because you have to mix it, and then you have to put a lot of water to scoop ratio in order to get the 20 grams. This is like super quick, and it's only 90 calories, and I don't know. I just like it. I do like to shake mine up a little bit, but it does make it fizz, but it's not a fizzy kind of drink. All right, prickly pear. Never tried this flavor. Let's see. I've tried the tropical orange, which I rate probably like a 6. And then the blue raz I would rate probably like a 7 or 8. Prickly pear might be my favorite. They also have a dragon fruit that I haven't tried. I got a combo pack. They are a little expensive as well, but I feel like protein powders are super expensive, and I don't drink them enough for it to be like a big expense. I'm definitely gonna be ordering more, but I wanna figure out my favorite flavor before I order more so I can just order that flavor. Because tropical oranges isn't my fave, especially after having blue raz and realizing that that one's better. So let's try it. Oh yeah. Wait. It's good at first, and then it kind of has like a weird aftertaste. I think I like it. This is up there with blue raz. I think I like blue raz better though. The aftertaste of this one's like a little interesting. Wait, most importantly, I need to show you guys the bathroom. I'm being such a little tease. Let me show you guys the progress, and I'll show you what all is gonna be done with it. Okay, I felt like this was gonna happen where it did not show up good. But here is the color. Honestly, it looks a lot more brown on camera. It's a lot more like plummy red color, like almost like, can I compare my outfit to it? Yeah, like if you sit me next to it, you can tell it's not as brown. It's a little bit more brown than my outfit and definitely darker, but I actually love the way it turned out. And I feel like you can get a better gist of seeing it with the gold right here. So if you see the gold up against it, I feel like it makes the color pop so much more. So that's why I decided to change all of the fixtures. Here is the light. I'm gonna insert a picture of the Amazon light so you can see what it actually looks like in real life. And then I'm taking the mirror up a lot so that it would be a lot more even because there's so much space right here. So I'm gonna bring that up. I got a gold version of this. I got a gold version of this. Again, this will be gold. I'm picking out a vase and flowers to go right here. And then I also am getting a gold plate for this as well. And I want to paint the back of the door because whenever you close the door, it just like looks very strange. The fact that this is just like a block of white. So we're gonna change that. So yeah, everything will be gold in here. I'm gonna have to order a gold one for this as well. And then it'll be the bathroom of my dreams once we get a little flower situation in here, and it'll be so pretty. Love it. I hope you guys like it. I'll give you guys like a full reveal because it comes on Wednesday. So the next vlog, I'll give you guys a full reveal because we still have to get our artwork right here as well. But it looks really, really pretty in person. It's again, a lot more brown on camera, but it is not this brown in real life. I forgot to tell you guys that last week, I randomly decided to book a trip with one of my best friends, Grace Ann, to Costa Rica. It's this place that my mom has gone multiple times, and it's just really good for like detoxing and just getting away. They have these crazy spa experiences, and it's just really cool. Like everything there they make in-house, so like there's no refined sugars in any of their food. All of it is farm fresh. Like they go and get organic farm ingredients and make everything there. Like it's basically to go and just like detox from the world. And yeah, I just feel like I needed that. Honestly, I just needed to like be away from my phone because of everything that I talked about in the podcast and all of that. And it's like, yeah, me and my best friend are going, and I'm so excited, you guys. So I need to sit and call them. That was on my to-do list today, to get all our spa treatments scheduled and go through each of them and decide what I want, because I can't decide. So I need to give them a ring and ask. And then I also need to book transportation as well, because I don't want to go and like hop in a taxi in a place that I'm not familiar with, because that's not safe. We could do that on Saturday morning. Is there like a detox wrap that you would recommend? And then I want to do like a sauna treatment. All right, thank you, bye. A very special little girl is up from her nap. And what are you and mommy gonna go do together tonight for the first time? Swim. Beckham's first ever swim lessons are tonight. How are you feeling? Are you excited? Yeah. I signed her up for swim lessons a few weeks ago, and today is finally the day. So I need to get her ready to go, and I also need to get ready to go. I was debating for way too long on what I was gonna wear to the swim lesson, because I don't know. I also talked about this on the podcast, but like I just can't be showing up. Like I just can't be showing up in my bikini. I just cannot do it. I'm not judging other moms that do whatsoever. I'm just not comfortable enough to be popping out in my bikini. It's just not gonna happen. So I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. Swimsuit reveal, because I will not be showing up in a bikini. Like, what do I look like? What do I look like? This is as cheeked up I'm gonna be on this Monday night, okay? All right, Beckham, you ready? Ready to go swim? Okay, let's go swim. This place is called Goldfish, which is the cutest name ever. I ended up finding out about them because whenever we went to go see Brown Bear, What Do You See, and The Little Hungry Caterpillar, their like live action movie thing, they had like a little station for it. And I've been wanting to put her in swim lessons for forever, but the place near our house was booked out like a year. And I was like, there's just no way. Like we need to find somewhere else, and then I just forgot about it. So it's like perfect timing because it's right before summer, and I want her to feel confident in the water. And I want to feel confident that she, you know, for whatever reason, if she needed to, would be fine in the water by herself. So I feel like this is like the most perfect timing. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. Guys, last night I really couldn't film anything because we were late, and I didn't realize whenever we got there that we were gonna have to like talk to the people and all of that. So her class was starting while I was still trying to figure out everything. Okay, what's happening here? I'm about to film a podcast, so I'm dressed up, but I think I'm a small now in Revolve clothes, which I'm normally a medium, but I think I've just like lost some weight, and so now this is like way too big, but I'm definitely wearing it today. So we're gonna have to figure out something with this. Good, I just like tied the back. So obviously I wouldn't be able to wear this out, but I think it's fine for podcast because no one's looking behind me, but clearly I need to start ordering smalls. But also I'm like, the bottoms are like a little big on me, but I kind of like that because otherwise it's like a super mini skirt. And I'm not really trying to like wear a mini skirt like that. So we're definitely gonna have to put some like shimmer on my body as well, because I am so pale. I cannot wait to go to Costa Rica and just get unpale. That is what I need. Anyway, back to last night. It was so fun. We missed like the first 5 minutes of class, but she obviously doesn't know that. She didn't care. Honestly, I don't think I understand how she's gonna learn how to swim from that, but you know, that's okay. I just think it's a little over my head. Like to me, I'm like, I feel like she should be doing harder movements in order to learn how to swim, but I'm also not a swim instructor, so I really don't know. There are some times when I'm about to film a podcast that I'm like, what in the world am I about to talk about? Because I have nothing to talk about. Darian's on this one, so I'm sure he'll bring up some stuff, but like, I really just be talking about what's going on in the world, what's going on in my life, and sometimes there's just like not a lot going on. So I'm just pulling stuff out as I think about like what happened that week and whatever. I do like to talk about like one kind of like, not controversial, but like one topic that I feel like is beneficial for people to hear, and it's mostly just like opinions for the most part, but I feel like it's good to like either give some like relationship advice or just like talk about maybe something that like, I don't know, something that I feel like a lot of people go through, especially like at our age. So I try to like bring up a topic like that, but then sometimes I'm just like, I honestly don't have much to give. And I think this is one of those weeks. I do want to talk about relationships in some form. I think I might bring up, which I made a TikTok about this, where I talked about how if men don't know who they are and they try to pursue women before they know who they are, how it can be like so detrimental to the girl because she is put in a position to feel like she is worthless or she should feel insecure about something. In reality, it's really because he doesn't know who he is, and so he like cheats or he lies or whatever, and so that can just get really toxic. And so I think that would be good to bring up with Darian, just like maybe advice on how he thinks men can avoid that, and also I can give the perspective. That's why I like to do stuff with Darren, because I get to give the girl perspective and he gets to give the guy perspective. So I feel like that's good. But we're not like a relationship podcast, so I try not to like make it too much like that. I have been loving this One Size concealer. I've been using also a lot less concealer, and I feel like it makes my makeup look so much better and more natural. I like just do the tiniest bit right here, and I feel like that's what makes it look good. All right, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then we'll go film. I'm pretty sure the producer has been here setting up for a minute, so I need to go upstairs. All right, final makeup look. I ended up doing these like bigger earrings and then a necklace as well for jewelry. Let's go downstairs and see if everything's ready. Darian's getting ready. We got the setup today. Nothing too crazy. We always do it in our sunroom. And then I got a little electrolyte drink, and then I'm finishing my morning coffee. So I have 2 options today for drinks. And then I have like a long list of things I actually want to talk about. I ended up thinking of like some things throughout the week that I've been thinking about. So that's what we'll be talking about. You guys can listen. It should be out in a few days once you guys watch this. So yay, let's do this. And then I need to meal prep for the week because I got the groceries yesterday and then never cooked last night because I was too tired after the swim lesson and I felt like a sewer rat after being in the pool. So need to do that. Okay, we just got done recording. It was like a 45-minute episode. I think it was really good, especially for an episode that I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about quite yet. Kaysen's over there being a cutie pie, and I just got finished putting everything together for a little pasta. This is just like a really simple one where you just throw in just some tomato sauce, some Parmesan, some heavy cream, ton of spices, tomato paste, which I ran out of and it's not in here, so hopefully it doesn't change the taste too much, and then you just let it thicken, and then the noodles are just normal noodles, and I'll add some Parmesan on top, some Italian seasonings in there, you know, just the goods. And then I keep some frozen meatballs in the freezer just in case I need like a protein with them. This is like a healthy version of like a meatball. It's just all organic beef water, beef liver, beef heart, organic brown rice flour, sea salt, a bunch of like black pepper, garlic, onion, dried parsley, dried oregano. So it's just really good for some protein. 4 meatballs has 18 grams, so I think I'll do 4 in my little pasta so that I can get some protein and I'll have like a healthy little, healthy is relative, but a healthy lunch in my opinion. All right, I just got changed to head to the gym. I'm actually meeting Darian there because he had a meeting downtown. So we're meeting at the gym so I can drop the kids off with him and he can come home, give him dinner and put him in bed and all of that because I'm going to a really late class. I'm going to a 6:30 class, but I'm in a rush. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I love you guys. We hit 38,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please do. I would love to hit 40K in the next month or so. That would be so amazing. So if you're not subscribed, do that. Thank you guys so much for watching every single video. I appreciate it. I read every comment. It means the world to me. And I will see you guys next week with another vlog. Bye.